And now, Coda Territory Sports, sponsored by your local Ford stores.
Hello, everybody. The South Dakota Mines men's basketball team has racked up an impressive 4-2 record in conference play. Tonight, the Hardrockers hit the court to take on Fort Lewis. The Hardrocker pep band did a nice job playing tonight's national anthem. In the first half, the Hardrockers get the ball to Luke Bolts, and he knows what to do with it as he connects on the three-pointer. Bolts showing up the nice outside touch. Mines down by 4. Check out the sweet dish from Jason Lee. And Gray Thompson lays it off the glass for 2. Lee also had 19 points with 6 assists. Now the Hardrockers get the ball back over to Luke Bolts, and he buries another 3 on the wing. Bolts scored at 13, but it's Fort Lewis who wins a tight game tonight, 86-81. The South Dakota Mines women also squared off with Fort Lewis tonight. Third quarter, the Hardrockers, Savia Mansfield delivers a nice pass to Addison Miranda, and she drains the three-pointer. 37-34 now. Fort Lewis, Savia Mansfield dishes out to Alexis Backhouse this time, and she finds nothing but twine on the 3. Backhouse scored 10 points. Morning Grace Spotted Bear goes to work as she drives into the lane and hits the jumper. She had 10 as well. Savia Mansfield led the way with 22 points and 9 rebounds, but Fort Lewis gets the win, 71-58. The Black Hills State men's basketball team defeated New Mexico Highlands tonight, 79-74. The Yellow Jacket women prevailed, 67-60. In high school boys basketball, Lee Deadwood defeated Edgemont, 75-37. Newcastle won a tight game over Belfouche, 54-51 in overtime. The Wall boys keep things rolling with a 64-31 victory over Chamberlain. New Underwood took care of Moorcroft, 67-55. In high school girls basketball, Belfouche defeated Newcastle 56-36. Lakota Tech won an exciting game against Chadron 51-50. The St. Thomas More boys basketball team has a new head coach this season as longtime assistant Tony Young takes over the reins of the program. Now tonight the Cavaliers picked up a 61-36 victory over Custer with a 7-1 record. STM is ranked 4th in the state in Class A. The Cavaliers play another big game tomorrow night as they hit the road to take on West Central. It'll be a bit of a reunion as STM goes up against its former longtime head coach, Dave Hollenbeck. Now his Trojans are ranked number 1 in the state with a perfect 9-0 record.
We talk, I bet, 3-4 times a week and just still good friends, and I'm sure as that game approaches that's going to stop for a little bit because we're such good competitors and everything, but we're going to step on the court, try to give each other the best and get the win, and then after it's over we'll shake hands, have a good time, and probably go hang out a little bit together. We're running a lot of the same stuff. Our defensive mentality and the culture around that isn't changing, but the offense, we're starting fresh. We're using some of the stuff that we've used in the past, but we're doing a much more open concept, motion style offense that the kids are really enjoying.
On Saturday, the 43rd annual Girls Hanson Classic will be played at the Corn Palace in Mitchell. The feature matchup will be a battle between the top 2 teams in Class A as number 1 Mapia-Luta squares off with second-ranked Lennox. The Crusaders defeated Lakota Tech 76-62 on Tuesday and enter the matchup with a 9-0 record. The second-ranked Orioles are a perfect 10-0 on the season. The big game tips off Saturday night at 7:30 our time. Now, in other action at the Hanson Classic, the 6th-ranked Harding County girls will take on Corsica Stickney. More basketball scores from tonight. The Wall girls over Chamberlain 67-18. Stanley County boys beat Phillips 66-22. White River boys beat Bennett County 92-87. Lyman boys over Kadoka 52-31. That's a look at sports.